What's going on, guys? DGWhipZ here, back again with another video. Now today, I actually have the car running. However, whenever I try to get on it and give it some power, it starts bogging out and just having no power, and like starts like sputtering and everything and hesitating. And I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I suspect my spark plugs might be fouled out because I did have a lot of oil in the intake over the last few months I was driving it, and maybe it just fouled it out, having all that oil getting burnt in the cylinder. So I went ahead and replaced the plugs. However, because I'm dumb, I actually forgot to gap them, and so now when I started it, it's kind of misfiring and not running correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them back out and gap them. I'll probably do that off camera because I know it's pretty boring to watch. I don't like showing most of the work because I know it's pretty boring to just watch me do stuff. But yeah, so we're going to do that, and then I actually have a glow shift oil pressure gauge that I'm going to install. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. This is the gauge. So now all my gauges are going to be glow shifts, so they will all match perfectly. They're all black glow shifts, so that's going to look good. Now the reason why I got this one is because I have a mechanical one in, and it's an AutoZone one. It was like $20, which it does work. However, because it's mechanical, oil actually gets sent right here to give it the pressure reading, but it keeps leaking right here. So I actually have oil leaking in the cabin due to the gauge, which is really annoying because it actually destroyed my body control module, and which is why I was having weird problems with the car turning off and everything, because oil was getting into it and it destroyed it. So I went ahead and replaced that, had the key reprogrammed to the new one, and everything is good now. I am still having the hesitation issue though, so every time I fix a problem, a new problem occurs. So I'm really trying to get this going, but it's been a little difficult, but we're gonna figure it out. Let's go ahead and do these spark plugs, and then I will get into installing this gauge. It should be pretty simple. It should take like 10 to 15 minutes. I already have the holes and everything. I just need to splice a couple wires in and all that, and it should be pretty straightforward. So yeah. Okay, so I realized I was stupid, but I was not stupid in the stupid that I thought I was being stupid. So I actually just swapped these coils right here, or the plugs, on accident. I thought I couldn't do that because I knew my car, but I thought wrong. So that obviously explains why it was running like crap and it sounded like a V8. So went ahead and swapped that back. That should fix the issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the car right now and make sure it's running good. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the oil pressure gauge in. And then once we do that, we're going to test drive the car and see if we fixed the problem, and if we didn't, then I guess we'll have to troubleshoot some more. Okay, so just started the car and everything sounds good. The check engine light is still on from the obvious misfire before, but I understand what was going on. It's pretty obvious now. But yeah, I just swapped the cylinders. I swapped cylinders 4 and 6. So went ahead and fixed that issue. Should be no problem. We have a new mass airflow sensor in, so everything should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and reset that check engine light, and then I'm gonna install this oil pressure gauge because this one is leaking into my cabin. And yeah. All right, pretty straightforward since I already had the wiring and holes and everything set up for it. It was pretty simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure it turns on, and then we should be good to go to drive it. So let's see. Okay, so everything is still being a little weird right now. I'm still having power issues and hesitating and bogging. So I'm suspecting the E85 is bad. I did have a really humid summer where the car sat mostly. So I was doing some research. Apparently humidity can really mess things up with E85. So I'm gonna go ahead and siphon the fuel tank right now. I can't siphon it from the cap, right? I don't know why, if it's not long enough or what, but I can't pull any fuel out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the back seats out and go directly into the tank through where the fuel pump is, because there's easy access there. And I'm gonna siphon the gas out and then put some fresh E85 in it and see if that makes any difference. I feel like that's the issue, at least with the hesitating and bogging. I don't know why the car is like randomly trying to turn off occasionally, but hopefully this at least fixes that issue. And if it doesn't, then I guess we're back to square one. So I'm really trying to figure this out. I'm really trying to get this to be on the road. I'm really trying to drive it right now, but yeah, we're almost there. So let's go ahead and cut to where we got some fresh E85 in it, and let's get to it. Okay, so right now I did just fill the tank with some fresh E85. Went to the local E85 station and grabbed like 6 gallons worth, and I drained all the old gas out. It wasn't that old, but maybe it's old enough, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and start the car and see if it runs a little different. I'm gonna rev it up and see if it keeps trying to hesitate and bog under heavy load. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Hearing the belt squeal is just a little weird. spark issue? Yeah, it keeps trying to cut out. Okay, so I might have actually found a culprit for our issue here. So one of the bolts on the alternator actually backed out, and I don't know if you guys could hear the belt noise earlier, but the belt does seem a little loose, and the bolt backed out, so the alternator might be having some slippage from the belt, and that might be causing an issue when it gets into higher torque, and that's why the power is cutting out and everything. So that might actually explain what's going on a little bit, because it seems like it tries to die when I do that and I step on it too much, but then it cuts back on. So it's probably running off the battery, and alternators everything is okay when I'm just idling, but then when I get on it, it's slipping and doesn't really have the power. So I'm gonna go ahead and get underneath the car and fix that really quick, and then hopefully that fixes our problem. All right, take two. I went ahead and emptied that intercooler because my intercooler had like so much oil in it. That was why I was having like smoking issues, which I figured there was just oil in the intake. I didn't realize it was that much, but I went ahead and emptied that out, so we're all good with that. So that should fix that issue. Went ahead and tightened up that bolt on the alternator, so it should be good to go. Let's go ahead and start it and see if it seems any different. Car's actually revving really good right now. There's a lot of smoke. Yeah. Okay, so right now we're driving and everything seems good so far. So let's see. All right, let's see. No bogging, guys. I didn't really get on it there, but let's try right now. This is hard to drive with one hand, sorry. Whoa, I was leaning out there. Hold on. AFR was bad when I was hitting boost. Yeah, something's still wrong, which I cannot figure out, but at least it's running better. So, I think I can drive it right now, just maybe no boost. Gotta figure out what's going on there. Man, dude, almost. Fixing one problem at a time. Yeah, our AFR is fluctuating a little bit. I don't know what's going on. AFR was leaning out pretty hard. I don't know why exactly. Maybe injectors are clogged or something, but it's definitely not bucking anymore. So I think that alternator being loose was actually the problem. The car's driving fine right now, so we're gonna go ahead and go back, and I guess we'll brainstorm, think on it, sit on it a little bit, figure out what's going on. But at least the car right now is a little drivable. So yeah. One step at a time, guys. Man, I miss driving this car. So far, we have no car trying to turn off or hesitate or bucking ever since I fixed that alternator and the bolt being loose. It would make sense why I was having a weird electrical problem, and it was tricking the computer thinking that there were issues that there weren't. I'm still having a little bit of smoking. I'm just gonna hope that resides after driving it for a little bit. Oil pressure is good. We were having some issue with our fuel or spark right now, and I'm kind of leaning towards fuel right now, which maybe injectors are clogged a little bit. I'm not sure. Right, so this is the next day. I love this color, by the way. But I started the car this morning, and then the car decided that the belt on the AC compressor decided to go out. So it is old. I've actually had that particular belt since I've owned the car, so it makes sense. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did at this mileage. But went ahead, just ran to AutoZone, grabbed another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap those belts really quick, and then I put some fuel injector cleaner in it. I know it's probably not gonna make that big of a difference if they're really dirty, but I just want to see if maybe that'll help a little bit. But I probably am gonna have to take the fuel injectors off and actually clean them. I assume with the E85 and the moisture, we had a really humid summer here in Vegas, which is actually extremely rare. The E85 might have just whatever happened with chemicals. I don't know all the scientific terms, but apparently it can like actually rust on the injectors and everything, make them a little clogged. And so the car's running fine when we're idling, driving slow, but when I try to get on it, it feels like it's lacking power, and the AFR numbers are just way off. So I suspect my injectors are just a little dirty. So I'll probably just take them off, take them to a place to clean them, and then hopefully everything will be good. If not, I guess we'll have to troubleshoot some more. We've been figuring out all these issues. I'm really surprised I got the car where it's at right now in a pretty short amount of time. I figured out the electronic issue and everything. So that's what's important, guys, when you're working on cars. You just got to figure out one issue at a time. Just work it out. Be patient. Sometimes you got to step away and just think about it. Do some research. Go on Reddit, go on Google, type into your exact problems for your exact car, and you might figure some stuff out. So yeah. All right, so we're still having a loss of power issue, but the car's driving and running fine. I'm having no issues with pretty much anything else. I'm just not having the power, and it seems like it's the car being unable to make power to even generate the boost in of itself is causing the issue, because I can't really get into boost, honestly. It's like just not really working. I can maybe get 1 pound of boost, but it just doesn't have the power. And then even if so, the AFR numbers are really bad, so I don't want to keep trying it. It's a little dangerous. I think the car looks really good. The wrap is not perfect in a lot of areas, but like especially from like here, it looks really, really good. I am very happy with the color, very happy with the color choice. The side skirts are still silver because I think I'm gonna actually paint those black. I think it would look good if they were black. I also ran out of wrap, so I either have to buy more wrap, which I do have to do because I messed up the door. I messed up both doors actually, so I don't know if you can see right here, like I ripped it, so it just looks really bad. But I'm gonna redo that. I just have to order more wrap. I wanted to finish the car before I like just started redoing parts, because then I was gonna run out of wrap and then the car was gonna look incomplete. I'd rather have some spots messed up than it'd be incomplete. So car's looking good, sounding good, running good, everything else is good. I'm pretty happy about it. Probably gonna call it for today though. Oh man, it looks so good in the sun. Oh dude, what an awesome color. It's just slightly, it's not super shiny, but it's shiny enough, you know what I mean? It definitely catches your eye. I have to redo this door too, that's all right. Look at the color, guys. Beautiful. I'm just rocking no bumper again for now. I need either another bumper, I'm gonna cut it to how I wanna cut it, or I just need to get the one that I want, but the one that I want costs $700, and I don't know if I'm ready for that right now, but maybe soon, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I don't mind the no bumper look. It's kind of ratchet, but if you embrace the ratchet, then it's not so bad, so it's okay. I embrace the ratchet drift look. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching and following the channel. Hope you like the content, hope you like the video. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're like 95% of the way there. We just got to get it back to making power. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. You know, it really helps me out, it really helps the channel, and if it helps the channel, it helps you guys as well, because I like helping you guys as well. So yeah, other than that, thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.